Hello, and welcome to Philosophy 121. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to some things about the course that are going to be a little different than how you're perhaps used to in other courses that you've taken. So the first thing that's different is going to be the structure of the course. And so you may have experienced a class like this before. We're going to use what's called a flipped classroom structure. And that means that normally you'd go to class and you'd have the lecture and then you'd go home and do homework. We're going to flip that. So the work that you're going to have outside of class is going to be to listen to video lectures like this one and do the assigned readings. And this will free up the in-class time for extended time to work together on exercises, which would normally be assigned as homework. And the second thing that's going to be different about this class, and this is something that you probably won't have experienced anywhere else, is that this course uses a points-free, competency-based grading system. So each student will choose the grade that he or she wants to earn in the course and will work through a series of modules to demonstrate the level of competency that grade requires. There are no points. So instead of getting, either a letter grade or a percentage on an assignment, the possible grades will be mastery, which will mean that you've demonstrated mastery of the learning objective for that assignment or assessment. Progressing, that means you're approaching mastery, but you're not quite there yet. And novice, has not yet achieved mastery. And you're going to have repeated opportunities you could have opportunities to redo or revise all of the assignments or assessments in the class. So if you don't get it the first time, there's no need to panic. Just get help on the parts that are confusing you and then try again. And so the grade that you earn in the course is based on how well you eventually demonstrate mastery of the course learning objectives. The idea is to give you a space in which to learn from your mistakes and to have a safe place in which to make them in moderation. Because making mistakes and then learning from them is actually a very essential part of the learning process, but one that doesn't get reinforced in a lot of course situations. And then your eventual grade in the class will be a letter grade that will be based on the number of the different things that you have mastered. How many of the overall course objectives you've mastered. So that will be explained a bit more in another video. I'll talk about how the letter grades will be assigned later on. Okay, and then so there's going to be a number of different types of assignments in the class. I'm just going to run through them real quick, and there's going to be a video on each one talking about them in detail. So there'll be concept checks, which are short quizzes, guided practice exercises, which is sort of your first attempt at learning the material, learning modules. There you sort of refine and make sure that you've got the material. And then timed assessments, those are the closest thing to tests that we have in the class. And I'll talk more about how those work in another video, as I said. So I hope you enjoy the class, and remember that I am here to help you and how to help you learn. That is my goal. And so I have tried to set up everything in the class as much as possible geared toward that goal, towards helping you to learn the material.